I am currently sick. You have been warned. I've had the flu for almost over 2 weeks now. It has been kicking my ass, but today is the first day out of the 2 weeks that my throat doesn't hurt to talk. So I've been requested to talk about this by so many different people. And this is going to be made into another video too. I'm making a separate video in regards to John Kukian, the gay cosmetologist, has his own makeup brand, made some serious allegations against Peter Mon in regards to pedophilia and being a pedophile. That video is in the works. It's a pretty big video, very big video. So hold on to your butts. That is coming on my channel. I don't have a date for it yet. But I wanted to make another video on this topic because this is a little bit separate issue in regards to Shane Dawson. Now, for those of you who don't know, I know Shane Dawson. I've hung out with him once with a film shoot with Trisha Paytas for her Halloween film short with Shane Dawson and Drew, and it was Trisha. And I spent, I don't know, a day and a half with Shane. And I can speak volumes that he is an awesome individual. Much different impression I got from him when I met him in real life versus what I've seen of him online. But this video is not a defense of Shane, but rather an examination of how you, the viewer, the consumer on YouTube, have a responsibility to find truth. We live in a generation now, especially in the era of social justice, where a reaction is far more popular, a reaction is far more persuasive, and reaction is far more believable than actually trying to find truth. I consider myself a truth seeker. I've always wanted to find truth, and as cliche as it sounds, truth will reveal itself through the cement, through the cracks. It will find itself some way, it will reach the top. It will seep through. Truth is out there for a lot of different things, especially in regards to false allegations. I'm sure you're aware by now, but Shane Dawson was accused of being a pedophile for making a distasteful joke 5-6 years ago on a podcast. And this is just another great example of the moral outrage of social media, and this is why I am actually taking a step back from social media more and more and more the older I get, is because social media is horrible. There's some good parts to it, but the majority of social media is horrible. You as a consumer of YouTube have a responsibility to search the truth, to investigate. But one of the biggest problems on this platform is we don't have people who question things anymore, okay? That's the problem with YouTube, that's the problem with Twitter, that's the problem with the majority of social media, is we see it, we believe it. You cannot operate this way online, but so many people do. You cannot operate this way. If you operate this way, you're one of the most gullible pieces of shit I know of. Question things. You have a responsibility to question, to ask questions, to look at evidence, to get down to the nit and grit of the truth. But it's intellectually lazy. It's not favorable to look for truth anymore, because it's the popularity which determines the truth and validity of things. That's the era that we've reached. And that is it's so destructive to not only the legal system, it messes things up completely. And the legal system's not even, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but when you have moral outrage, witch hunts like this that go out with the sole intention to make somebody out to be a perpetrator of something that they're not, it is damaging and it is life-threatening. Do you have any idea how many people, specifically men, take their lives over false allegations of things like this? It makes sense too, because to be accused of pedophilia is one of the greatest, most worst societal things you can be accused of, right? Is it not? I would say so, next to murder or something, or rape. Those three things are the three top things you could possibly do that are just absolutely absolutely horrible. And have someone even associate your name with the act of pedophilia, to being attracted to children, to looking up child pornography, whatever it is disgusting. It is revolting. And anybody who's part of the YouTube community, whether you create videos or not, you have a responsibility to find that truth and spread it. Not just look on Twitter's trending tab and see Shane Dawson's a pedophile. Oh, I need to write a tweet about my moral outrage, how making a joke about a pedophilia is never justified. Well, here's the thing. You guys know my stance on jokes. You can joke about anything. Now, granted, things may come to bite you back in the ass. I'm glad Shane Dawson made a video addressing it. That was very wise, but for me personally, I would never apologize for a joke. I don't care how offensive a joke is. I would never personally apologize for a joke. The most you can get me say is that, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said this joke. It was distasteful. It was I probably should have used it more appropriately in the circumstance I was in. But I would never apologize for a joke. I just wouldn't, ever. Even if I was accused of something to the extent of Shane Dawson or Peter Mon, or someone just wanted to smear my name, I wouldn't apologize for a joke. I wouldn't do it. Because I think the moment you apologize, and this is not a rat at Shane or anything, the moment you apologize to this witch hunt culture, this media outcry of offense, is the moment you give them power to jurisdict everything, your reaction, how you respond. You are responsible with your response on everything. And I would never give the satisfaction to people who witch hunt and intentionally manipulate and try to take things out of context to suit their own agenda. There's a lot of confusing information right now. You know, this person who accused Shane Dawson, edited all these clips, you know, he says that he's joking. He makes a pedophilia joke, and he says that I'm kidding, but that's edited all out intentionally, right? That is malicious. That is defamation of character. To intentionally, I've had people do that with me. Not to this degree, obviously, but I've had people edit things out. I've had people Photoshop messages of me on YouTube. I don't even send messages on YouTube saying that I'm secretly gay. And this is when I was living at my parents' house. When a rumor spread that I was gay. I was a hidden homosexual, and I was actually interested in this guy, and I was sending him photos of myself and all this stuff. And it was pretty good. It was pretty believable Photoshop back in 2010. But we've reached a point now where if you really take the time to look at evidence that's provided, a lot of stuff, especially in Peter Mon's case with John Kukian, who the fuck the guy is, that dude has some horrible fake evidence. Like, this guy has went out on a crazy branch trying to accuse this person of false allegations, and it's sick. Like, when my video is uploaded, you will see and you will be enraged at how the load of lies that this person can put out on the internet in attempts to make somebody look bad because they don't like them. It is disgusting. They are some of the most vile people who need to, I believe, be locked up for making those false accusations against somebody. Because again, when false accusations are made like this, without any evidence, and the media and the outrage and the witch hunt starts, and everybody pulls in and just believes what they see because they see a headline and they're too fucking stupid to look up for themselves and do any sort of looking into the story, and they just believe it, that damages and cripples people. That takes people's lives with this false lie that they're a pedophile when they're not, or that they're a rapist and they're not. These people don't even understand what due process is. Due process it doesn't exist in their brains. And it's so frustrating for me to see. And I like Shane Dawson. When I met him, I treated him just like a normal, he's a great person. And he's made videos, countless videos, on talking about how creepy it is when people exploit children and, you know, make those creepy children channels of kids putting toys and objects in their mouth and the dad records it. Like, there's a lot of creepy, weird, pedophilic shit on this horrible website known as YouTube. And I say horrible because it is. I'm not being pessimistic. I hate this website. I really do. And here I am using it. I'm disgusted. Shane Dawson is not a pedophile. And if you know anything about him, and having met him, I can that for myself, that speaks volumes. Is that I know for a fact that this person would never do anything like that. And I know having a dark sense of humor is not popular. I have a very dark sense of humor, but like going with these people's logic, oh, this person made a pedophile joke, therefore they're a pedophile. That is the literal line of thinking that these people have. Oh, you made a pedophile joke? You must be a pedophile. That's not how it works. Okay? That's not how it works. I've made jokes about my own abuse. Does that mean that I'm a sexual abuser because I've made jokes about me getting diddled at fucking 13, 14 years of age? Of course not. Dark humor, and I'm not using this as an excuse for Shane, but in general, dark humor is used as a form of coping. Science backs this up. That we people who go through traumatic shit, we have a dark sense of humor. And for someone to take dark sense of humor and then twist it and spin it around to claim you're a pedophile, and now the person's channel who claimed this is deleted, they uploaded this weird video here of them saying that they were paid $6,500 or something by Logan PP. I'm not going to say his name or YouTube will take my video down. His manager sent somebody money to make false allegations against Shane Dawson. I don't believe that shit for a moment. It's just really messy. The person, whoever made this clip, uploaded the video, the channel, whatever, they don't know how to take responsibility for the shit that they've done. I don't think they expected the reaction of social media that they got out of it, especially Shane Dawson addressing it, because that just made it even bigger than it already was. So fuck you, whoever the fuck you are who makes these types of allegations false. You are a horrible person, and you literally deserve to be found out, locked up. Like, I really believe that. It's not okay for people to make this type of shit up. Under any circumstance. I don't care how much you hate somebody. I don't care how much you disagree with somebody's opinions. You don't make false allegations like this. Ever. Ever. Because the moment you do that, you take away from every individual child molestation of every single real-life pedophile that's out there that's actually harming children. You take away from that. Because you put attention on someone who's innocent. And thus, it allows the people who are not innocent to prevail and do their shit even more. I love you too. I love you too, puppy. I'm just really passionate about this because the video that I'm working on is going to be a big one. And I know there's a lot of stuff out about John Cuckian already that's been exposed to him, but it's going to be a massive video of everything compiled into one video. And it's essentially a defense of Peter Mon. But it goes into so much more deep because there's so much stuff that this guy John, I got dog hair in my mouth. There's so much stuff that this guy John Cuckian has done that's just deplorable. Like, it's unbelievable that this person's still on YouTube and still has a platform despite everything that they've done. And I just want to say that Shane Dawson's innocent, and I hope people question everything. Question and value truth, okay? Value truth, please. Seek out truth. You're never wrong to ask questions, okay? You know, my whole childhood, growing up, that's all I tried to do as a child, and I was shut down continuously. I would ask a question, and I would get shit on for asking questions. As many as you guys know, I grew up in a Southern Baptist, very, very religious environment. And ever since I've come out of that, it's been my desire to seek and find truth wherever that may lie. And it certainly doesn't lie in false allegations when there's no evidence to back it up. Thank you for watching this video. I don't know when my next video will be because I feel like absolute horse shit. I have a video already uploaded that I made a couple days ago, but I don't know, I've been so out of it, my brain's mush. I look like shit, I know. I'm gonna go back and try to get over this flu, but till next time, thank you for watching. All my links are linked down below. Discord, Snapchat, Instagram, it's all down there. Thanks.